What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday so far. Shout out to those that showed up at 3 p.m. for their appointment. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button, which is the like button right beneath this video. Also, if you're watching on your mobile device, the thumbs up button is there, so make sure you click it too. Also, please make sure that you share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or wherever you share videos. I'm talking to you because I noticed that, a lot of people don't share our stuff. And the share button is right there. And I know a lot of y'all got Facebook. Click share and send it to Facebook. Click share and send it to Twitter. And they got all these other, social media networks that I don't use. But if you use them, please make sure you share it. Also, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure that you click that subscribe button because we're giving you videos 5 days a week at 3 p.m. If you missed some videos, just go to the home page and then check out the videos. All the videos are there. I know some people are saying that our videos do not show up in their timeline. Either you could come to the home page or where YouTube has, which I'll explain in another video, where you can add all your favorite YouTubers, so whenever they post a video, you just click on whatever you name it as. Like me, I have my favorite YouTubers. I got Bondi Blue, much love from Kentucky, A Connection TV. I have, oh my goodness, her face is in my head. I have Rots. I have this show I watch called The Young Turks. I have 25 people, so whenever they post videos, I never miss a video. But I do have to catch up because I haven't been, watching a lot of videos because I've been busy my damn self trying to get these videos out. It's time consuming, but I love it. And I can say that we only missed one day in June, and that was for my mom's video. And she asked me that I would want to record today. I was like, well, I have to do my stuff. Maybe if I get some free time later, I can do her video, probably post it like on Saturday or something like that. But it's the 4th of July weekend. I can't wait to have a good ass time. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays, and it's a holiday where a lot of people from Philly stay right here in Philly. We have the Benjamin Franklin Parkway where over 500,000 people come. It's a big party on the Parkway. It's hosted for the last couple of years. It's been hosted by The Roots. This year we're going to have Nicki Minaj, Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande. They have maybe like 7 to 8 acts that come out and perform. They have some opening acts of people you never heard of. And in Philly, it normally used to come on Channel 6. It still comes on Channel 6, but now it also comes on VH1. So make sure you guys DVR it. I believe it comes on at 8 o'clock, but they do all kinds of stuff like all day on the Parkway. Good food, good entertainment. It's a fun energy, but at nighttime I got to get the hell from down there because all the people that I don't want to be around like to come down there, and sometimes they start shenanigans and I'm just not here for it. But it's a Friday, so I know that y'all got some shit to do. I know ain't nobody staying home for the 4th. So let me know what y'all doing. I'll reply to some of y'all comments. That it's the big concert on Friday for the Parkway. But then to top off the weekend, Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run Tour. I cannot wait. I haven't been watching none of the YouTube videos. I don't have time for that because I like to be surprised. I'm one of them people that can't stand when other people are watching clips and trying to tell me what happened. Like, don't spoil it for me. I spent my money to see the show, and that's where I want to see it. Right there in front of my eyes at the Citizens Bank Park Stadium. I cannot wait. It's going to be off the chain. I know Mikel and I were talking about doing some meet and greets and stuff, but I don't think he's going to have time because he has to work and then he has to go home and get himself together and then come down to the stadium or whatever. But I'm going to see if if it's possible, we could do a meet and greet or, eat somewhere or something. Like, I know that I'm going to have a good time at the concert, and then I'm going to go off to the club. I know, like, this is the 4th of July weekend. I just can't wait to have a good time, meet people that watch the Scorpion show, that's coming to the concert. We're just going to have a good ass time. So if you're coming to Citizens Bank Park on Saturday, please let me know because I'm going to do some sort of type of meet and greet. Or we could probably go get some drinks or something before the show. But y'all know I got to have my damn drink before I get there because ain't nowhere I'm paying $18 for no double shots or none of that. So I got to get, you know, lift myself up on my own. And then probably throughout the night I might go get a drink. But I'm already going to be on the high. It's Beyonce and Jay-Z. So, yeah, I can't wait to go to that. Let's see. So, you guys, for whatever Wednesday, I asked you guys, what topic should I tackle? A lot of people kept saying, Keke Palmer, talk about just Kiki, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Now, I must admit, I was very excited for her when I found out that she was going to have her own talk show. I believe she's 21 now. So, you know, her show is like, you know, based on people around her age and talking about different topics. And I haven't had a chance to watch the full show, but I did DVR it. And her talk show is different. She's very interactive with the people that's in the room. It's not a big studio. I thought she was going to have like a huge studio audience and like be like a normal talk show like we see Queen Latifah or Ellen or Steve Harvey. But hers is, it reminds me kind of like a teen summit where she's talking with people in her generation and talking about different topics, and she's giving great advice to the ladies. Like she was asking about, do you think the song Loyal is a double standard and things like that. I got down with her on that part. I haven't watched the full show, but when I was thinking she was saying people in my generation, I thought it was going to be more like Ricky Lake from the 90s. Now that is a show where Ricky Lake was a young woman. She could relate to a lot of the topics, and most of the time she had great topics. For I believe her first run was 8 years, and that's the type of vibe that I thought she was going to give off. And it didn't happen, and we don't have a show like that. Maybe one day, you never know. I might, you know, you just never know. But if I was going to do the talk show platform like Kiki, I would do it different because it looks more catered to women than it is catered to everybody. And, you know, most of her audience was women. So, I don't know. But I like it. I think that it might get picked up. But I'm just happy that she is just doing it. She's a very positive black woman. She could be a role model for a lot of young black women out there. And, you know, I'm just so proud of her. You never hear nothing bad about her. She's always having a good time. Anytime she's on a talk show, she brings off a lot of positive energy. I just love her for who she is, and I'm glad that, you know, we get to see her 5 days a week. Now, I got to make sure that I DVR her show and make sure that I watch it. So shout out to y'all that watched it. What did y'all think of the show? Let me know down below, and I'll be replying to y'all comments to that. Also, people's like, you got to talk about the Floyd Mayweather Tiny thing. You know, Tiny was getting ready to do an interview with HipHollywood.com, but before they could even do the interview with her, Floyd Mayweather was coming down the red carpet, and he called Tiny's name a couple times, and Tiny walked off. And I think Tiny did the right thing. I mean, come on, look at all this drama you caused 2 weeks ago with her and T.I., and you talking about control your bitch. And then they in there fighting in Vegas at a bowling alley or somewhere in Vegas. It wasn't a casino. I think it was a bowling alley. They was in there about to fight, and then T.I.'s people was fighting Mayweather's people. It was just a hot mess. And I think that, you know, T.I. and Tiny was putting on for the camera, but I hope that they get it together, and I want them to do them. Like, get their shit together. Fake and smile, but I really want y'all to work it out. I would hate to see, you know, to find out that one of them has filed for divorce. I don't want that. I want them to just work through it because everybody has issues and we get to see it. But, you know, a lot of people have been saying a lot of negative stuff to T.I. and to Tiny. Just mind y'all business and wish them the best. Don't wish, oh, I wish that y'all just break up, or T.I., I'll holler at you. I could take care. Like, come on now. Come on. We don't have a lot of strong black couples in Hollywood. I mean, we do have some, but not a whole bunch. So let's keep the ones that are in love, let's keep them together. They don't need to be broke up and divorced. They having their issues, and let them work through that. Floyd Mayweather, mind your business. Like, just stay away from it. Don't bring extra drama when you don't need it, because you already are enough drama. Someone asked me in the questions, friendship, it should be 50-50, but oftentimes one friend gives more than the other. Being the first to, for example, being the first to make a phone call or send a text, always being the one to pay for things or loan out money. How do you go about letting a friend know that they are draining and need to step it up? Well, I'm one of those friends that if I see that a friend does not have, I'm the one that gives. Because if I want to spend time with my friends, I don't think that money should always play a factor. And for one of my friends, it was almost like a factor. And I just was like, well, damn, like, I just want to spend time with you. And, you know, I just had to say that, like, it doesn't always have to be about money, I don't have no money, you know I'm broke and all this and that. It's like, fuck that. Come on out and let's hang out. Like, I don't mind buying a drink or paying for a meal, you know, and most of the time, it's given back to me. Or sometimes it's just like, when I don't expect it to happen, someone be like, here, Kev, this is a drink. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. Friendships are supposed to be 50-50. There is not one person that should always be paying for everything. There is not one person that should be making the first text message or making the first phone call to make sure that everything is okay. If I don't hear from Brandon and Dennis in like a day or two, I'll be like, are y'all okay? Y'all alright? Everybody fine? Like, I check to make sure. And if I don't text, they do the same thing to make sure that I'm okay. And most of the time, I'm okay. Like, I don't really have, like, my down days. But when I'm down, like, I am down. And when I am down, they are right there to come get me. Come on out the house. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go out for a drink or whatever. If that person is such a drain to you, I do think that you should let them know. And it's not a bad way to let your friend know that they're getting on your goddamn nerve, or you feel like they're not putting out more than you are putting out. And if they still keep doing it and you already told them, I think it's probably time to let that person go. With my friendships, and I've had my friendships, what is it? Whoa! Maybe since I was 15, I'm going on 30. I still mess with the same people that I've been talking to for a long, I've been talking to for a long time. I don't know what other way to say it. And yes, we have our issues where I'm not talking to him, but it's not over. You don't call, you don't text. Sometimes something just might happen, or somebody might say something. And, you know, that it's not like it's the end, but, you know, sometimes you need that time apart, and maybe you be like, let me take a break for you. When you get yourself together and you can understand where I'm coming from, then come back. And what else? Like, if they, like my friends, if I get on their nerve, they let me know. Or if I said something or did something that was out of line, they let me know. And I do the same thing. You got to keep it real. You can't hold back when it comes to friendship. You just have to say what's on your mind, and you have to tell that person what's going on. If they did something wrong, you don't check them in front of nobody. You wait to check them. Like, you check them when you talk to them, next time you talk to them, like, you know, I'm going to ride with you, but I was riding for you there, but you was wrong. You was wrong for what you said. You was wrong for what you did. You have to do those things. That's what keeps a friendship healthy, when you keep it honest. But when you bite that tongue, there will be a time where they say something to you and you're just over them, and you're just going to just say a whole bunch of other stuff that didn't need to come out. So there's a time and a place for everything when someone shows their ass. And I've been fortunate to only lose 2 friends out of 15 years that I've been dealing with the same people. So come on now. You know, y'all got to work on that. Let that person know what's going on. Don't let them use you for your money, or just, you know, never reaching out to you. So if you feel some kind of way, let them know. Let them know. That's, you know, that's the best thing that I can tell you to do. Another person said, bisexual, stereotypes and claims that we are confused, selfish, or greedy, not gay enough or not straight enough. If you're bisexual, you do what the fuck you want to do. However, I do think that if you're going to start a relationship with someone, I do think that you should let them know of your, you know, what you prefer sexually. Because you don't want to be dealing with a woman and then cheat on the woman with another man, or be dating a man and cheat on the man with another woman. That's not being fair. To me, that's not being fair. And no, I don't think it's confused, because people are attracted to what they are attracted to. How can you tell someone you're confused because you don't know if you like boys or girls? Now, there are some people that could be confused, but if you know what you like and you know what you want, how is there any confusion at all? And I don't go around telling people, oh, you confused, you confused. No, bitch, just don't be fucking with me on the side on no down low shit, because I'm not with that. I don't do that. Don't come. First of all, if you're married, don't even step. Don't step to me. Don't come to me. If you're in a relationship, don't step to me. And there's a lot of men out there that do that. They'll step out on their woman with another man. And most of the time, you don't even know or wouldn't even think that he would do some stuff like that. But unfortunately, it happens all the time. And women are more open about being bisexual than men, because some women be like, a man be like, oh, my woman wouldn't talk to me if I was bisexual. But then again, you got a lot of women out there that don't give a fuck and still throw the pussy at you when they know that you're a gay man. It happens all the time. So, you know, I think it's not more confusion like on a male part. It's more of an embarrassment to say that I'm attracted to women and I'm attracted to the same sex. It's not a confusion, it's more of an embarrassment, and they can't keep it real with themselves about, you know, what they really want. So, you know, that's just my opinion on it, and I would love to know your opinion on it, because I know y'all could talk. As long as I don't say that out of line, I hope I didn't, but I want to know what y'all think about, do you think that bisexuals are confused? I don't think so. And what do y'all think about that friendship? Because friendship is very important. Man, you have to be a good friend. You cannot be a bad friend. If you first of all, if I post something crazy, if I ever post something crazy, then even though we don't talk that much, I'm going to just say, like, Michelle will call me right out the blue. She'd be like, what's going on? What's wrong? You know, she made me feel better, like, a lot of times. And I do think that when you see that someone tweets or posts something that's not in the norm, reach out and call them, because you never know what they're going through. Like I say, when I'm down, I am down. And it's very rare for me to be down. And I think y'all can tell on certain videos where I'm just not feeling it, but that's not a lot. So you have to really pay attention to, you know, to that kind of stuff. So, yeah, just keep in mind that friendship is very, very important. What else? Robin Thicke. Okay, this is my thing. At first I thought it was cute. Robin Thicke was reaching out to his wife and everything. But I think that maybe Robin Thicke should have took a break. All this boo-hoo world tour shit, like going on every show, begging and pleading, is getting boring, is getting stale. He done released a new album named Paula, with all these songs about Paula, and someone said on Wendy Williams, well, you know, or maybe Wendy read a comment, she said, well, he should have been had songs about her. I'm pretty sure he had songs about her. But yes, he should. It does make sense that he should have made an album like this a long time ago. I do feel sorry for him, but I just want him to stop. I want him to go off of this apology tour. Yes, you fucked up. Why don't you take a break from the industry and work on your relationship with Paula instead of begging everybody how much you want her, telling everybody how much you want her back, and begging and pleading on all these shows, because it's probably embarrassing, but then again, she just might be enjoying that shit. She just might love the fact that she got you so miserable because of how miserable you made her. So, people do a lot of weird stuff, and, you know, I hope they can get it together. But if not, it's going to be tough for any woman to try to, I don't know if he could, after all of this, I don't know if he could be with anybody else, and it just wouldn't look right, because we all know how he feels about Paula. They've been dating since they were teenagers, and then this new woman comes along. You think he's going to love you more than you love Paula? I don't think so. So, I don't know. So shout out to Robin Thicke. If y'all bought his album, let me know, because I won't be buying that album. But I do love the Blurred Lines album. That album was just something totally different from it. I mean, it wasn't even like his Thicke days when, you know, he was like, when I get you alone. It wasn't like none of that. It was just pop, dance. It's just a fun dance album. I like it. And I like working out to some of the songs on that one. But this new album, bye girl. What else has been going on? Let me tell y'all something. Someone, and then wait a minute, they got him together with their ass robbing Thicke tweets. Some people just need to stop being so mean. Stop being so mean to people. Like, cause if you was in that boat and everybody came down on you, you would feel like shit. He's already going through it. Like, why would you want to put more stress on him? Stop with that. But people do it all the time. And people love to do it to celebrities. People love to just hate, just to hate. Damn, like, get yourself together. Stop all that hating, because it do come back. Karma is a bitch. So watch what y'all say about people and watch the things that you do. Someone asked me, talk about your worst dating experience. I would say when someone said, let's go to Wendy's, I'm not here for that. No, bitch, if I'm getting to know you, I'm not here to go to no fucking Wendy's. That was one of my worst ones, and I never went back. I was that person, and I didn't go to Wendy's. I just went the other way. No, I'm not going to no fucking Wendy's. Going no, damn, you killing me. Do you think Bobby Christine has any real talent? Yeah, being a bitch. Yeah, throwing shade. That's one of her best talents. Other than that, no. Do you still want to move to ATL one day? Yes. I do want to move to Atlanta, but I do the Scorpion show. And Mikkel is not here to move to Atlanta. If I ever feel to like where maybe I really need to move and, you know, the Scorpion show is in jeopardy, yes, I will move, because I feel like it's God telling me that it's time to go. It's time to move on. I can still do what I do. Maybe we can still Skype. But right now, I'm enjoying what I do, and I'm not ready to go to Atlanta. First of all, before I go, I'm going to have to learn how to drive. And I'm not scared anymore. Iyanla really helped me with that. What she had me do was, I'm trying to think of the right name for it. It was kind of like I would say like a ritual with the hands. And she just put me at ease. And it's like, I don't have that fear anymore. It's just when I'm ready, I'm going to be ready to do it. And Iyanla told me, she's like, oh, when you're ready, you'll be ready to do it. And she's right. So when I learn how to drive, and then when I get a car, then maybe I can go to Atlanta. But right now, it's like, Atlanta is not in the cards for me. It's not. It's the last thing on my mind. Unless, you know, we get a job opportunity or a big job opportunity comes and it be time to go. Okay, but right now, no. But I love Atlanta, and I love the energy. I love the atmosphere. I love the people, man. Atlanta is the place to be, and a lot of my friends have migrated down south, or a lot of people that I've become acquainted with, because you got to be careful with that word, friend, you know, have moved down south. So hopefully, you know, I'll be staying at some friend's house when I get down there. So I'm even thinking about coming down there for Pride weekend after the after my cruise, because I'm going to the Bahamas and going to. Yeah, I'm going to the Bahamas on the trip. I can't remember everywhere. All I know, I'm going on a cruise. And I can't wait to have a good time. That's going to be fun. And there probably won't be any Scorpion show that week. And that'll be leading into Labor Day. And then we could come back all refreshed and stuff. So that's how I'm going to end my summer Labor Day weekend in Bahamas. But I'm trying to, like, get to Atlanta that same weekend after the cruise. You already know to talk about WWE. And I got 2 topics, and then I'm gonna go. WWE, man, this week was better than the day after WrestleMania. For Monday Night Raw, first of all, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, it was a good pay-per-view. I wasn't mad about the outcomes. John Cena is the 15-time WWE champion. Okay, that's great. But he's going to lose that belt to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. So I'm not mad about that. But I just want Brock Lesnar to have some great competition. I was just so happy with the match with Paige and Naomi. It was a great match. Like, it was amazing. The Usos, they killed it. I thought that they were going to lose their belts. They kept the belt. Seth Rollins, I don't see him losing anytime soon. And him and his feud with Dean Ambrose is cooking up. Like, it was Monday Night. Let's just go to Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was the best Monday Night Raw all year. It was like surprise at the surprise at the surprise. With John Cena being on the cover, with Cameron and Naomi having more fights. with the return of The Miz, the return of Chris Jericho, the Chris Jericho battling the Wyatts, getting beat the fuck up by the Wyatts, AJ Lee returning, winning back the belt, you know, just the main event itself with you thinking that Seth Rollins about to come in and cash in, and then Dean Ambrose came. Like, it was just so much. Like, I was so happy with Monday Night Raw because I kept wondering what's going to happen next. It just put you on that high. And I remember reading on one of the wrestling sites that Stephanie McMahon was saying, oh, just get ready because a lot is about to happen. But I thought she was talking about some bullshit because they do it all the time. Hype shit up and it don't turn out to be the way it should be. Dolph Ziggler actually winning and then maybe being with Summer Rae. Like, it's like new. It's a new season. The new summer is bringing all of these new feuds. So I'm really excited for that. Because I was getting bored with Monday Night Raw for a while. Like, stuff got boring. And, you know, now they got to do all of this stuff to take the place of Daniel Bryan. And it's such a shame that, you know, with him fighting to get this belt, because they never really wanted to give him the belt, but because the audience was just cheering him on so much, and he finally wins the belt at WrestleMania 30, and he injures his neck, and then has to go through 2 surgeries. It sucks. And then he had a suck angle with Kane. Like, that shit was the worst. It reminded me of Zack Ryder and Kane and what's her name? What was that bitch name? Eve Torres. Like, come on now, give me some people to fight that shows that I'm worth being a champion. Fighting Kane is nothing. Like, Kane is not the monster that he used to be when he first came out. But anyway, y'all, I'm enjoying the WWE for that. And then it was a great week for the haves and the have-nots. Tyler Perry gets an A for the writing on this episode from last night. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed it. Okay, because the last 2 weeks, I've been like, what the fuck? Like, come on, like, you done had some good storylines with this, and then when Benny gets out the coma, this shit just starts getting bad, and I still can't see how's he walking and talking, and you could barely see the bruise, and it's like, if you was in a bad-ass car accident like that, you don't heal like that in 2 weeks. Anyway, but I just love how Hannah found out that the detective is not a detective. He's not a detective at all on the force. And then they was trying to say, oh, you got to pay $126 and something and 26 cents. Like, that whole scene, that was crazy. And I was like, oh, what is Hannah going to do? With Candace, well, of course she didn't get shot. I think it was more of a warning shot. Not that, you know, just like, don't fuck with us because this could be your result. And then, you know, with the gun and everything, then she finds out that they done took everything out the house, out the apartment with her and Amanda. Everything is gone. So she has to start over. And then she goes back to the hood and talk to this guy. I don't know who he was. I don't know. He probably could be a secret brother or a secret lover or the ex, because he's just willing to do anything for her. And I'm thinking there's a big boss in there somewhere. Then you got Candace's baby father coming there, and they all pulled the guns out on him, and all he talking about, I'm just looking for Candace and everything. So we're learning a whole lot more, and it's like all these new twists and turns. Then we seen that Jeffrey had sex with the woman that his mom told him to have sex with. He's like, but I'm gay, but he still had sex, but he was drunk and everything. And then him talking to the campaign manager. It was just so much going on. So much going on. And then he wakes up in the hotel room with one of the campaign managers, and then the other the real campaign manager, the female, she Maggie, she's talking to David like, David, I apologize for last night. I shouldn't have done that. You know, I was just drunk and everything. And then they start talking about his wife, and then it, you know, it just seemed like it was a real good moment. But I knew it was about to get crazy because Veronica was on her way to the goddamn hotel. Then, bitch, when Veronica gets to the hotel, he opens the door. Veronica's standing there. She's like, wait a minute. And then she's like, bitch. I can't do it because, you know. Anyway, she's like, bitch. I can't hit the note that she hit when she said it. But when they open the door and they there, and then she calls her a bitch, And then the other door opens, and then Veronica's just standing there, her son coming out with the other campaign manager, and her husband coming out with the head campaign manager. I was in here screaming last night. Now that was some good ass writing. That was some good ass writing, and I cannot wait till next week. I can't. With crazy ass Amanda too, her pulling out guns, talking about eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Like, bitch, she is a mess. But she plays that role so well. Like, she is good at what she do. Because I'm thinking she's borderline really crazy. But, man. So, all these new twists and turns next week for the haves and the have-nots. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. That is my fucking show. And I don't like soap operas. I'm just wishing I could get advanced copies. Like, oh my God, somebody please don't make me wait all this time. I could watch Have and Have-Nots in a full setting. But you know, you got to get some of your filler episodes to get to the good episodes. But I want every episode to leave me on that high, like last night. Like, that was the loudest I've ever been. Not even with Candace getting shot. Not with Benny waking up. You know, none of that was like... None of that was not like last night. That looked like something from one of his plays where something go down and everybody screams and hollers. That was a good one. That was a good one. So, thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all think about what I talked about. You know, I talked about a lot. So now I got to edit this video, post it. You know, get ready for Dennis later on tonight. That video will be up tomorrow. Where we will be talking about the R&B Divas Atlanta reunion. So thank you for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Oh, make sure that y'all catch up on them other videos too. All right. All right. I'm out. Peace.